Okay, welcome back to the beer room. This is Casey's bar. This is the beer room, and this is the Big Beer Show. The Big Beer Show, and tonight we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Give it a smell. Yeah, it smells like beer. So tonight we're going to be trying from the Budejovicky Budvar Czech Lager. It's the original Czech Lager, coming in at 5% in this 500ml can. Formerly known on some cans as Budweiser, but they now go by the name Budejovicky. So we'll put the beer goggles on and we'll give you a bit of history on the Budvar brewery. Started off in 1895. It was the Czech joint stock brewery, today's Budejovicky Budvar. Started brewing its reputable beer on the 7th of October 1895. The events that happened before its establishment in the city of Czech Budweiser was a divide between the different nationalities were truly dramatic. A part of the Czech brewery right advocates dissatisfied with the situation in the mostly German-orientated city brewery, supported by top Czech bourgeois representatives, decided to set up their own company. So in 1930, the first trademark agreement. When the Anheuser-Busch concerns in the United States registered the Budweiser brand in 1907, both Budweiser breweries strongly protested against it. A joint stock brewery has also exported its beer to the USA since 1906. After a great deal of speculation, in 1911 an agreement was concluded whereby the Czech joint stock brewery recognised the validity, that's easy for you to say, of the American registration for a compensation, but did not relinquish the right to label its products with the word Budweiser and the adjective original worldwide. So, in 1967, the Budejovicky Budvar Brewery National Corporation was established as the successor of the original joint stock brewery and city brewery and took over most of their protected trademarks. It was operating on the same level as the GSS Pivery or the South Bohemian breweries, and the company shared the same management. So it's a bit of history on the Budejovicky Budvar or the Budweiser company. They do a Budvar 33, a dark lager, and a few other things. I know Boyday's with beer. He loves a Pilsner or a lager, as in this case, but he preferred this one over the Perkel. So if you want to go and watch someone else who knows how to review a beer properly, go and check out Boyday's Beers with Boyday. And there's another good video on YouTube by Simon from the Real Ale Craft Beer. I think that's what his channel is, Real Ale Craft. He goes over to Budweiser, to the Budvar brewery with Redeem, shows him through the brewery. It's a pretty good video. They go to a few pubs and stuff around the city. Good stuff. Go and check that out as well. So, and I noticed that they always seem to drink them out of mugs, the Budvar. So we'll crack this one open. There's a look at the top of the can. It's got a beautiful gold top with that red pull ring. There's the can. So we'll crack it open. We're going to do the Czech 2-pour. They use the whole cone hops in this beer, and I believe it's a sales hop that they use. They use Czech malts. It's got 5% volume alcohol, 22 IBU, colour is 10 EBC. They say the hop is, this is a hard one to pronounce, ZPC, which is Zeteki Polorani, Cervenac, whole hop canes, and the water they draw is from 300 metres deep well at the brewery. So they're getting the cleanest, purest mineral water. So we're going to do the two-step Czech pour. So you put it in pretty vigorously. You just let that settle a bit. And we'll bring it back when it settles a bit. And then we'll just fill her up the rest of the way. So there's a bit left over of that, but this is how you would normally get the Budvar served to you if you're in the Czech Republic. A couple of fingers ahead, nice white froth, crystal clear colour, light straw coloured, little carbonation. By doing that two-step pour, you get rid of a lot of the carbonation, which you don't want. All it does is bloat you. So that's the beer. We'll just top that up. There we go. We got the whole thing in. Losing its head pretty quickly, which is a shame, because if you get it on tap, that don't happen. Anyway, we'll have a sniff. Yeah, malt, grassiness. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm just picking up the grains and the grassiness from the hops. Not sure what yeast they're using in it. Obviously it'd be a European yeast. So this is exported to Australia, so it is made in the Czech Republic. Yeah, nice grainy, grassy smell. So the lagering process, that does take a lot longer. Like anyone can make an IPA. That's why you get all these craft breweries that just smashing out IPAs all the time, because it's a quick and easy beer to make and you can't really go wrong. With lagering, it normally sits in the fermenting tanks for a lot longer and it's kept at a cooler climate. So we'll give it one more smell and see if we're picking up anything else. No, just getting that nice Pilsener lager smell, the grassiness, bit of floralness. So that's the snatch. Let's get it down the hatch. Nice mouth feel. Get grains straight away. You get the sweetness from the malt, that Czech malt. At the back end, you get that grassiness. I'm not picking up too much citrus in this. But this is one of the world famous beers. Everyone has heard of this. Well, most people have heard of Budvar. Yeah, you get a real good grainy malt profile taste to this beer, which being a lager, it's what you want. Yeah, very nice. Maybe a bit of spice, a bit of pepperiness. Is that a word? Pepperiness. I might have just made up a word. Slight pepperness to it. Yeah, that's good. So it's two standard drinks to this. I already had two before coming out and doing this review, so I got the taste for it. Look, I'll give it a rating. We'll give it a fucking send it. It's a pretty good beer. Picked these up down at Aldi. I think it was under $20 for four cans at 500 ml. So it's pretty good value. So it's a fucking send it from me. Out of 5, look, I'll give it 4.6. 4.6 in the Casey's beer room for the Budejovicky, or as they say on Google, Budejovicky. For Budweiser in Budvar Brewery Company, Czech Lager, original. It's a fucking send. You all get the Czechoslovakia, or is it just the Czech Republic? It's not Slovakia, just the Czech Republic. You all get there. You get a Budvar up here. And until next time, as usual, so